Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let's see what we can do today. I forgot, of course, to start that again, as usual. So let's open that on the second monitor. While we're at it. That one as well, and then we are ready. Alright. So I did one test yesterday after the stream quickly. Which was removing this flag here, which basically makes it that we regenerate the terrain all the time, every frame, basically. Now what that shows me is that we have a syncing issue. That is like the clearest thing that I can see from that, because we can see that sometimes, see here, when I freeze exactly at the right time, we have a perfect mesh. So it's definitely something with the oh, you didn't see it or what? On stream? Huh, funny. On stream it is a little bit delayed. Alright, let's make a screenshot then. Ta-da! There it is. Perfect mesh, at least on one side, which I think it's fine, and I think on the other side it's because it's flickering as well, it's very likely that it's a sync issue. Otherwise we would, I think, always get the same outcome. Is at least my assumption. So I am thinking that... So this goes here, and then we go here. And this is... This... Which I think... 20 UOL. And we definitely go from read to... Well, this is right? We go from write to read write. Pretty sure. Not sure if that already fixes it. Probably not. And even if it does, we need to do it everywhere. Yeah. And then I'm thinking... that this context might be wrong. So the context is compute. I'm wondering if this is not if... It's not that, basically. Do we have... I'm not quite sure why I did that. Um... It's basically the same. But I'm wondering, that's an access flag? Is that the right thing? Do we actually call that? Oh yeah, we might. But is that not maybe a problem? I think that should be a valid thing to combine, right? Yeah. So it's basically we should combine this. And then if our access do we even support? Oh, okay, that doesn't even support binary currently. Okay, well then let's add that. Now we just... I mean that... Is that correct? No, right? That should be 8 rand. We can do it by 1/5 that by 1. Yeah. I mean, actually, that is not really what it should be. It should be this round. Four, 5, 6. And then enums as flag. And we do flag equals that is even. We could even do it like kind of funky, but by aligning it with the enums from, but whatever. How we actually do that? Vertex read for uniform read 8. Input attachment read is 16. Which here is var. Shader read 32. Okay, well then. This currently aligns with the VK access. To do add static assert that it matches, or we could actually do that now. Basically access. Which one was the first? Indirect read. Whatever. We basically ensure that those match. If they don't, we have to do a conversion. Uniform. And last but not least, vertex read. Do I maybe need to like? Do I need to do it to that for the vertex buffer? And not shader read? Ah, I do vertex read. But is that correct? I mean, I would assume that that is correct. Because then this is definitely a little bit more valid here. But I think that doesn't really make a difference, right? In reality, I didn't change a lot. Split requests buffer. I mean, that shader read write barrier, in my opinion, should already do everything we need, but I guess it's not good enough. You know what? We don't remove it. We don't do that here. Plus plus. Is less than, let's say, 100. We just return. And if, well, or frame count is greater than 101. So yeah, that will actually do exactly at frame 100 we were created, right? Unfortunate. Hello. But I mean, that's pretty good. Let's do this after 200 frames. Let's do that after 100 frames. We always frame count up. Let's get render doc. Oh wait, and then We basically want this to be exactly at 100. Yeah, I think it is a synchronization issue. "200 frames takes quite some time." Or I broke it. Did I? Okay, I broke it. So we do this exactly once? And then shouldn't we come here and do that? Oh wait, I'm stupid, right? We shouldn't do that as well every frame. Should do that only once as well. Hey, Sina Strikes. Welcome, welcome. You really like your emojis. Or like, I like not like my emojis, but... Oh, did I... Oh, because we are not... No. Yeah. Stupid me. Yes, I do work on my own project, yeah. Yes, yes, if that, sorry, I should have waited for the whole question. Yes, I am doing that while having a full-time job. So during the day I work on, yeah, in a games company, code development for a AAA studio. And then because I don't program enough already, I do it in my free time as well. Because why not? In theory, that should have... God damn it. Unfortunate. Did we already create the memory at that point? No. So we were too quick. Oh, because... Video playback occasionally freezes on my PC, no idea why. Can't I afford a 40 GPU? Oh, that sucks. That would be a pain. You know what? We will do it different. Instead of hand counting this here, let's take the graphics API, get frame context, absolute frame, and then let's do that to 200 because we might be slow. And then let's do here, if absolute frame is not 300, we return. And then we can queue this one at 200. And that should hopefully do that. And then at 300 we should get our terrain, exactly. And then we have the dispatch here, and that's this, and I would want to see if that is consistent. Oh. Late, but I still managed to get there. Yeah, so see, that's a problem, because I don't think that should happen. So here we have this dispatch count, right? But if I open this sampler, that's even weirder. Every time I open it, it's different, or what? Yeah, then that's definitely a problem. But why? Shouldn't I have another barrier here? Source access is shader right. And I want to use it as a indirect command read and a draw indirect bit. Yeah. And then we have another one. Where it's draw indirect and indirect command, and we want to go to compute shader right bit. See, but that in my mind should be sufficient. We can do a couple more barriers here. So every time we take this one here, and we go to compute shader read, shader write. And we can do that, and I add a new function where we have access, old access, and we are specific about it. Even though the buffer currently should handle that himself, we might not do it correctly, so let's give that other function. I mean, at least that's my current best assumption, that this is all a little bit... Because as it flickers, it sounds more like that would be the issue. Eh? What did I break here? How did I do that? Damn it. Forward access. Buffer, offset, size. Looks all pretty good. Looks fine. So we go back to our... Oh yeah, here. So that one, and let's do that one as well. And then at the end, once we're done, we transform all of them to shader read. I don't know. Let's try that. Worst case, if that all doesn't work, I have another idea. We can convert our buffer device addresses to normal SSBOs again with the layout and the binding like a descriptor set. Because that has validation errors, and then we get validation error. That might lead us to the correct thing. Might be even the better approach altogether, but let's try that one more thing, and then if that doesn't work, which it probably doesn't. Okay, cool. Oh yeah, where? That makes sense. I am stupid, it should be here. Okay, cool. What? Oh, I was too slow. God damn it. Yeah, okay, that didn't work. Great. Although, what's a bit weird? What is a bit weird about that is... Let's do one try again. Let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of that. Let's do it all the time again. So we go to our compute shader. Is that consistent? No. Okay, so then, yeah. That makes me think that it's just that we were lucky all the time with the generation here. Although being this lucky. Oh no, now it's broke. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so it's definitely a sync issue at this point. The question is though which buffer, because usually, I mean, there is not really a buffer that I don't sync anymore, right? I mean, I don't do those. Might as well, why not? So let's do split request. Queue buffer. So if it's indirect dispatch 0, then it should be buffer 0 here, right? So we go from write to read. And here we go from read to read write. And then here the other way around. I think. Okay, that could have been luck, right? Although we don't have flickering anymore. Oh wait, because I don't have flickering because of that. Nope. Still busted. Yeah. But at that point, I think I synced all the buffers. Don't think there is any buffer that I didn't. Hard sync now. Why would you be different every time I execute you? Depth 11. $10,912. Is that at least consistent? 10,912, okay. And then in this one, okay, well that explains something. Do I maybe need to do... Hold on, do I need to... Where do I have the barrier? Do I maybe need to do a memory barrier here so that this is written? That is child count. Which I mean probably always currently is 8 anyways. Oh, but... Wait... Oh no, that should be fine, right? Because we anyways create all of them. All good. Hello, Captain Chica. Indirect dispatch. Maybe just do here a barrier as well, so that we are definitely not resetting it. I don't know. Might be luck. It was luck. Yeah. Why would that... So this is always the same, but somehow the max is not... Like the dispatch is not always the same. Because even if I do that still, it's probably still not the same, right? No. Do we generate this all the time now? No. Oh, that's a bit of a problem. I mean, we can bring the frame stuff back. Then it's easier. Because then at frame 200 we can capture that. Would be nice if maybe I will look at that in the like for as well then like next release after that one, which is being able to trigger a render dock from code. That would be, I think, quite handy. That doesn't make any sense, render dock. It doesn't make any fucking sense. Oh wait, maybe it does in this case. Calc 2896 divided by 64 is 45, and then we probably round up. Yeah, okay. What? What do you mean with the good rows? How can this be so random? What is that? Oh. Ah, okay. Ah, you mean wine? Yeah. Austria is very, very good at wine making, I would say. Or was it wine, right? Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's a rosé. Yeah. I don't know that one actually, but it's, I mean, there's so many different ones. Yeah, this is a bit sus. Not gonna lie. Maybe I should as well, just to be sure. Where is it? Indirect dispatch 0. Indirect dispatch 1. Just so that we are sure that we are using the correct one. That sounds pretty good. Yeah, I started streaming late today because, yeah, got back from home, like back from work a little bit later, and then everything got delayed a little bit. But tomorrow we will probably be back at the usual time. Give me a second. Alright. Just don't tell common man that smoked pork leg is pretty much raw meat. Well, I mean, I guess it is, right? Yeah. I guess it is. So I did that just so that we can verify that we are using the correct. Okay, that's awesome. Yes, I do. But what's the English word for it? Ah, is it the English word? Nor. Turnip is the English word. I think I don't really like it that much, but I know what it is. I think I don't like the taste of it too much. I think. But I am actually not sure when I had it the last time. So I'm not quite sure, but it's quite common in Austria. In Austria we say Kohlrabi to it. The Kohlrübe is more a German word, which now sounds weird, but there's a like Austrian German and German are slightly different in some words. It's, I guess, similar to American English and British English, right? So Kohlrabi is the German, like the Austrian German word. But unfortunately, the Austrian German is kind of dying out a little bit. Because Austria doesn't like dub its own stuff. It gets all the stuff dubbed from Germany. So most of the, like even in my generation already, we were watching a lot of German TV. But there was a little bit of Austrian TV as well, so we got the Austrian language from there a little bit. But yeah, kids nowadays on the street I hear are mostly German speaking. Which in some, yeah, I'm not like super strict on that or like that. It's just a little bit sad that because some words I think sound quite nice and are nicer in Austrian, but Austrian German. But it is what it is. You just have to go with time, right? Oh yeah, I wanted to look at the pipeline state. Oh yeah, I wanted to see what actually we do here. So we dispatch on 1. And we do a barrier. On 0. From indirect draw. Does that need to be maybe the draw stage. Oh no, it is access draw indirect. But maybe that's not correct. That it's draw indirect. Damn. Damn, that's expensive. Okay, you know what? Let's try something stupid. I don't know. I'm at the end of my... So if the pipeline is compute, let's just bring that back. I don't know. No, Google Docs. But I mean, we use it in Austria. I think it's probably like Hungarian or something like that, right? Or like, I think we got it from Hungarian. But yes, it is a word we use. But I'm not sure if it's... I wouldn't say it's... Okay, according to Wikipedia, it is something used... in Croatia as well. Okay, interesting. So probably we have it from there. Probably we have it from Croatia. Because we have some words like Austrian, German has some words from Hungary, and it seems like Croatia. Never mind. I did not know that. I definitely did not know that. But yeah, I would say it's pretty much, I mean, native. Again, it's dying out. But in my times, this was still a word used and my parents use it. And on the countryside, it's as well used quite a lot still. Just in like the big city, not so much anymore. Ah, okay. Yeah, Austria was everywhere, just like back in the day. But then we somehow lost it 2 times. Like, I mean, first a little bit and then like almost everything. Not sure what happened there. Something stupid we did. Yeah, I think I'm too fried today to debug that. Well, we shouldn't have started it. The first one we definitely started, the second one is debatable. Was more Germany. The first one we definitely started. Yeah, I think I will not get far today. I'm pretty tired and those sync issues are always a pain. So tomorrow I think we will convert it to a normal buffer, and then we should hopefully get like validation errors and find out what it actually wants from us, because it seems like I do everything, but yeah, probably not. Because I'm bet I'm not transitioning one of them correctly. Which, yeah, I'm not sure. Buffer memory barrier. Yeah. I don't know. Alright. A short stream today, sorry for that. But I'm a bit tired. And we will, yeah, be refreshed tomorrow. Tomorrow is again a longer stream. We will start at 2:30. And then we will stream until at least 5:30, 6 maybe. Depending on how it goes. So yeah, thank you very much for joining. Still, regardless of that was like short. Yeah. Not really good progress today. Actually, no progress at all. But yeah, we did yesterday a good chunk. And once we have that sync issue fixed, we can get back to real-time editing. And then probably a little bit more optimization, and then we are more or less done with the terrain. I mean, don't get me wrong, there is a bunch, loads of stuff that we have to do for the editor to edit the terrain. But in theory, as soon as we have this fixed, plus the basic terrain panel working again, then at least basically it's just dumping out features to edit the terrain. So this is really the only big thing that's left, I think, from the list. So that one is fixed. Kinda. Well, actually it is fixed. So those two are like the ones we have to do. And then, well, this one is as well a little bit... That one we should as well look at eventually. But currently the bigger one is sync issue between dispatch cores. So that is the biggest one. Which we have to figure out what is going on. Thank you very much. As I said already, and we will be back tomorrow. Thank you, thank you. Have a nice rest of your evening. Yeah, exactly. Have a good night yourself. And yep, see you tomorrow. Bye bye.